Hello and welcome to Maco Tarot. If you are new here, if you are returning, welcome back. It is quite early in the morning and I just sat down to prepare to put out some readings or to do some readings so I can put them out later today. And I was reading through some of my comments because I've been enjoying the viewers' questions. And so I was looking through the comments just to make sure I hadn't missed any requests for, new videos. And I did come across my first hater on the channel, my first hater. And this person was saying that I had said the person's name wrong and that, it's a fake reading and that spirit should have told me this and all of that. There's a part of me that already knows that, hey, I must be moving up in the algorithm if I got somebody hating on me. But I also feel like I need to address a couple things before we move further. I did respond to that person, and I need you to understand that I'm a human being just like anybody else. Just because a person may hear from spirit or be, a person, I don't like saying psychic, but an intuitive type of person, that doesn't mean that we're not human beings. It doesn't mean that we don't bleed. It doesn't mean that we don't go to the restroom. It doesn't mean that we don't have feelings. It simply means that we have the ability to tap in, as we all do, to a higher spirit, to our spirit guides or whoever you're in communication with. And so in having that, it doesn't mean that we don't make mistakes. Personally, for me, I don't look at the news, and I don't do it because I am an empath and I don't like to have that kind of energy, which is mostly negative, on me. So yes, I know these people. Yes, for the most part, I've probably heard their name pronounced one way or the other. The point is you got the video. The point is that you looked at the video. And it's incredibly frustrating, especially for someone who's a person new, if you will, to this. I've had a previous channel. I deleted the channel, even though it had a lot of subscribers, because I was like, well, maybe this isn't what I'm supposed to do because things were moving so slowly. However, I came back because I just felt led to do it. And so in doing this, when I get up early in the morning, or I do it before I start my work day, because yes, even with being an intuitive, I do have a full-time job that I created. It's my business, but still, it's a job that I have to do. I take time out of my day to do this literally for free. Literally. Now, of course, with YouTube, we all know that if you get enough subscribers, you can get monetized, and maybe at that point you can get some type of money for what you're doing. But when I make these videos, this is for free. So at the end of the day, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. I'm not a person that will try to please everyone, because I know you can't, and I don't like negative energy, and I really am working toward creating a community where we work together. That's why I do the viewer questions. I want you to be able to talk with me, and then I give you the videos, and then we communicate in the comments, and we have more of a community. I'm not doing this because I'm making millions of dollars. So for someone to come in and nitpick about the pronunciation of a name, please go watch another video. And no, I didn't block her, so hopefully you can find her if y'all want to see what she said. You can find her in the comments. And I did tell her that I would be very open to conferring with her on, the proper way to say a name the next time I'm doing a video. And also to throw in about spirit in the fake video. How can you tell me about my experience? Just because you're closed off and negative doesn't mean that I am. So it's just really sad that I hear this happens a lot to YouTubers, where we put out content, whether it's influencers or people who teach how to build a house or do whatever, and there's always negative energy. And I guess I shouldn't be surprised, because the world consists of negative and positive types of people and energies. But it's just always surprising to me that people take time out of their busy schedule, I'm sure, to come in with something negative to bring the energy down. So for the most part, the vast majority of the people who do follow me, who do watch my videos, you're very positive, and you're also encouraging, because as I continue to do this, I'm trying to figure out, what do you want to see, as well as what do I want to try to put out there to kind of teach and to help, etc. So I think for me, I'm the type person, I like to confront an issue, and I didn't want to go in with this kind of cross energy into my readings. But I know that for the majority of you, you're not in that energy. This is for entertainment. If you're not entertained, of course, you have millions of channels to choose from. And I'm very grateful for each and every person that takes time out of their day to watch my video, because I know you don't have to. But please be mindful for those that are just in a negative spirit. If you don't like tarot or you feel that it's fake, please go watch something else. I watch YouTube all the time on how to repair things, fix things, craft things, all of that. It's plenty of other channels. But miss me with that, because this dog will bite back. I promise you that. So again, I don't want to spoil the mood. I just needed to get that out. I hope it wasn't offensive to the people that really do watch and appreciate the videos. But I just needed to clear the air with that, because I am going to respond. And I also wanted to negate this idea that because you're spirit led, in my day job, I talk to people who are bishops and pastors and preachers and all of that kind of stuff as well. And they have moods too. They're human beings. They get angry. They get frustrated. They have traumas. They're the same thing. So just because you have some type of enlightenment of some sort, or just because you're an intuitive and in the spiritual world, whatever it is that you do, doesn't mean that you're without making a mistake or everything has to be perfect. So yeah, just put that in your back pocket and keep it. Otherwise, let's get ready for the next video.